Today I'm making this video. It's your girl, Lady B, your favorite oracle and high priestess. So today I was talking to an older lady, actually my Uber driver, and I was just like, I saw this young man outside, right? This is what inspired this video as of right now. I saw this young man outside and he had no shirt on and his pants were like all the way down off of his butt, and he had, like, they were shorts, and he just looked raggedy. Okay, he just looked crazy. And I was like, wow, that's so, like, I was like, when I first saw him, I actually said ill out loud. I was like, ill, like, because it kind of just took me off guard, seeing him like that, because I'm like, this man looks like he need to be in his house. um and so when I finally got home, I settled down, and me and the Uber driver were talking about what standard do you want for your life. And it's so sad that most people are following the masses, and they're just going with whatever is being presented to them. They're going with whatever people is saying is cool, whatever people is saying is hip, it's in, it's trending, and most of it is garbage. Most of it is not to make you a better person or to make you a divine person or closer to God or get your money up or anything to benefit you, to be honest. It's most of the time it's garbage that people, the trend, the thing that people are following, right? And so I was sitting down in my living room and I was looking at this beautiful photo, this beautiful picture that my friend got for me. And I said, this is the way people should see themselves. And you see in this picture, the woman is by herself and she is in the water. She's sitting on top of the water. And her reflection is how she views herself. And she has these crowns on her head, and she has this veil, and she has this golden, around her, and she has the jewels and the earrings, and she's dripped in gold. Even though, and this right here, and her actual, where she is right now, where she is right there, thank you, love, where she is in this moment, she's not dripped in the gold. She's not dripped in all that stuff. But how she sees herself, okay? Because how you see yourself is how you carry yourself. Thank you. My friend got this for me. I'm so grateful for it. How you see yourself is how you carry yourself. So you got to start looking at yourself, taking time. The best way to see yourself the way the divine sees you, the way that God sees you, is by getting to know who you truly are. Taking time to really understand you and what you desire, and setting a standard for your life. If you don't have a standard, what are you going by? If you don't have a standard to know, like, I'm like that young man, he was walking around with his pants down and just looking raggedy outside and looking like he needed to be in his bathroom getting himself together. And it's like, it's a lot of people who walk around like that out here. It's a lot of people who walk around with their pants down and all that type of stuff. Same thing for the young ladies. When it comes to the women, we set the standard. So if you're walking outside with a bonnet on your head, or you're walking outside with a low standard for how you show yourself to the world, then how do you expect people to treat you? You set the standard. So it's like we have to start digging deep into ourselves, y'all, and figuring out what the hell do we want. Because because if you don't brainwash yourself to get what you want, The world will brainwash you to get what they want out of you. Best believe that. If you don't decide, oh my goodness, I'm getting chills. If you don't decide what you want for your life, and you don't work towards that every day, and you don't get to being committed to the vision for your life and for who you see yourself as. Forget what everybody else say. Forget what how you grew up. If you grew up in the hood, you ain't gotta die in the hood. If you grew up with raggedy clothes and looking sad and you ain't gotta live like that. You don't have to live like that unless you decide, okay, well, this is how it is and this is how it's always gonna be. But if you decide I want something different for myself, I want to live luxury, I want to live lavish, or even if you don't want to live lavish, I just want to live better than this. Hell, let's just set the bar higher than this. If you decide I just want to live better than this, I just want to get out of the hood. I just want to live somewhere nice where I don't got to worry about people trying to break in or my kids can go outside and play. Whatever the case is, if you don't set the standard for your life, these entities, these people will literally set this life up for you and have you out here living busted and disgusted. Disgusted, busted. Okay? They'll have you out here living like it's just horrible. And they won't think nothing about it. They won't care. You have to know who you are. You have to take that time. She's by herself. She's all by herself. Okay? You have to take that time to be alone. That's why I spend a lot of time by myself. If I can, I spend as much time to myself as I possibly can, because you have to get yourself constant. I have to know what I want for myself. And in this world, it's a lot of distractions. It's a lot of distractions. It's a lot of commercials. It's a lot of bullshit online. It's a lot of people trying to sell you stuff and tell you that you're not good enough and all this other stuff. And you have to know within your heart of hearts that divine made you. The divine made you. God made you. And there's nothing wrong with you. It's nothing wrong with you. You're perfect the way you are. You're not defective. You're perfect the way you are. Yeah, you might need to improve, and there's always room for improvement. But guess what? You're still worthy of living a good life. You're still worthy of being taken care of by the divine. You're still worthy of going after your dreams and pursuing them and living a life that's lush. You're still worthy of the crown and the joy. Whatever you desire, whatever it is that your heart really desires, you're still worthy of it. Okay? No matter what your situation is. So I implore you and I encourage you to really get to know yourself, y'all. I have a book that helps people with that. If you're interested in it, you can find it on Amazon. It's called the All About You 30-Day Challenge. And every day you get deeper and deeper into who you are. And it helps you to get your vision right of who you actually are. Not just what you show up as to the world, but who you actually are. She knows she's royalty. She knows. Even without all the stuff on her, she can look into the water and look into her face and know that she is divine. She is royalty. She is taken care of. Okay? And that's how all of us should look at ourselves, if that is what we're supposed to, like, not even supposed to. That's how we should all view ourselves. Because that's the way the divine looks at us. The divine created us and said, that's my child. So if God be for you, then who could be against you? But you have to stop being against yourself. You have to know who you are, whose you are. Okay? And embrace that. Walk in that. I love you. Bye.